Hello reformers and welcome back to Freeman. Now when we left off we were up against a general of the Podsna and he actually attacked us with 124 and we were actually very lucky to be able to defend against him, and our snipers actually played a very large part in that. Anyway, as you can see right here, I actually did level up, so what we're going to do is we're going to place a point in leadership and get another point in commanding. And then I think I'm going to start leveling up our constitution a little bit more as well, because I don't know whether you can see down here, but we actually have 194 health. And I think that's too low for what we're currently attempting to do here. So I'm going to try and just boost my constitution up as much as possible now, and then we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm going to just get a little bit of points in rifle here, just in case. You never know, maybe I'm going to use a rifle at some point. Might make sense. Otherwise, we're just going to add 2 more medkits, a little bit of ammunition on there, because there's actually a very interesting thing that we need to do in just a second. I'm actually just going to level up these fellows here. A Freedom Sniper, we probably want to swap this guy out, actually, because it's kind of pointless to have him in there with the Spec Ops guys, I guess. Otherwise, we're just going to get some Armored Marauders right here. And speaking of Armored Marauders, let's actually put some Armored Marauders in there as well. That sounds like a good idea. And otherwise, we can put some more here. These are basically just bandit parties anyway, bandit squads. And I think it's pretty decent for us to just mix and match however we so desire. And let's have a look. Anyone else? Yeah, a couple more Armored Marauders actually. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's place those in there too. There we go, and we have a sniper. Okay, sniper group, kind of a sniper group there, I guess. We're just going to mix and match a little bit there. And there's one more Podsna sharpshooter. These guys, wow, they are absolutely crazy right here. Okay, so now bear in mind, I'm not going to upgrade all of our people, because it is going to be very bankrupt inducing. And so I'm just going to spend a little bit of money upgrading our forces here, just a little bit. And maybe we want to get a little bit of HP as well, because I don't know whether you noticed, but look at an amazing amount of HP gain. 98 to 140. That's pretty crazy, right? Yeah, that is an amazing amount to gain just for 250 credits. So I'm pretty happy to pay that, especially for these Podsna sharpshooters. They're going to survive like nothing else. Let's actually get these guys leveled up as well. As you can see, these guys are actually maxed out in terms of their accuracy as well. That's what I did beforehand. And yeah, I think we're pretty good. Okay, so if you didn't watch the previous episode, we actually did capture someone very important. And I don't know whether you noticed, but there seems to be a very important fellow here as well. If you did watch the previous episode, you know who exactly the general was that we captured. And he's still in our prisoner's hold, but there seems to be some weird something or other going on here, which indicates to me that he's actually over there as well. So I don't exactly know what's going on. But anyway, we're just going to do very simple strategy right here, very simple tactics, nothing to really worry about. And we're just literally, we're just going to go at them straight up, and that's it. There's nothing really for us to worry about either, because obviously there's only 10 of them. We have 49, so it is going to be a very simple victory. But that is exactly what we want. We just want it to be quick and decisive and eliminate them as quickly as we can, and then hopefully be able to capture the general that is currently in command of these forces. If we're unable to do that, then that's absolutely fine, and we have already captured one, so it's not really a big deal. But if we are able to capture another one, then we're going to be in a really good position, and that is going to enable us to fight back against the Podsna even more than I was planning on anyway. So yes, anyway, let's see if I can get a little bit of damage out here. You can see I'm actually getting a couple of hit markers, a couple of kills too. Not bad. I don't want to use any of my magazines at the moment, so we are going to try and be a little bit more economical as well with my bullets. I can't actually see where the enemy is shooting us from at the moment. Ah, there he is. Wow, that's an FCA juggernaut for you. Took a huge amount of ammunition to take him down. There's only 2 enemies, actually 3 enemies remaining. There's one over here. Oh, never mind. He was killed by a Freedom Sniper. Oh, huge amounts of blood on the trees over there. And I am being shot, obviously. Let's drop. I don't want to use a medkit either, but maybe it's going to be necessary. Okay, so he's firing from down there by the looks of things. There he is. Yep, that was an FCA Juggernaut killed by a sharpshooter. There we go. Alright, so easy enough, obviously. We're going to just take a little bit of the loot, and then we will move on. Yeah. We got another one, and you'll see exactly how amusing this actually is. So if I go to my prisoners right here, scroll down very slowly, you'll see exactly why that is amusing. Look, there he is. There's the guy that we just captured, right? No, actually, there's two of them. There's actually two of them. Okay, so they're the twins. They're the Fyhrr twins, I guess. So yeah, they're gonna. I guess they're gonna be in command of their own squads, I suppose. Or should we just keep them together? I don't exactly know what we're gonna do with them, but that's kind of amusing. Anyway, all right. So I do actually have 77 maximum party size at the moment. So that obviously indicates to me that I got to do a little bit of persuading. And that's what we're going to try and do here. Hopefully I'll be able to get all of these. These guys are really, really good. I'm getting a little bit unlucky here. Wow, a little bit lucky too. That's nice. Okay, now I'm going to execute this guy. And there we go. Okay, so let's see. Oof, okay, I was really like crossing my fingers there because I did not want him to escape. Oh dear. Yes, okay. Well, yes, that's actually, wait a minute. I think we can actually leave him, can't we? I think someone actually said in the comments that if you wait a day, so that means I'd have to wait until, I think, probably 8 o'clock on day 7, then the persuade attempts should refresh themselves. So we will not let him go just yet, but it's actually kind of cool that we did get the other one at least, and that means that we'll be able to put him into a certain squad, and then he will be able to lead it. Alright, so where should we actually put him? Let's put him in here. Let's put him in the Zeus squad, and we'll change the icon there as well. Now where is he? There he is. And let's put him in with FCA... This is kind of amusing. 2 FCA Grenadiers, ARF Spec Ops guy, and an FCA Juggernaut, which literally has 346 HP. You know what I'm very tempted to do right now? Upgrade these guys' health. Oh my, 451 is the maximum for these guys. That is pretty crazy. Okay, well, otherwise, let's put another Juggernaut in there. And another one in here. Let's just make it a little bit more balanced, shall we say. So every single squad has kind of a little bit of a longer range unit, a little bit of a tank kind of unit, and, you know, so on and so forth. So we're a little bit more balanced in that respect. Otherwise, I'm just going to put these guys here. I'm actually going to swap these two out. We're going to just make this into a pure sniper squad. And I think that is it. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I really want to do at the moment. Maybe we're going to need to replace these guys at some point, or, you know, maybe something like that. Anyway, as you can currently see, Litvin is under siege by 89 men. So I'm going to obviously go over there and see what I can do. But obviously at the moment, I'd just like to sell a little bit, and then we'll make our way over. Alright, so if you were expecting a defense here, that's actually not going to happen right now, because the fellows at Litvin, I think they ran away or something, because as soon as I was making my way over there, the siege stopped. I don't exactly know why that happens, but I would expect what actually does happen is that the AI, the other enemies of the people that were actually attempting to attack us, they probably attacked the ones that were attacking us, and this is a very confusing sentence. Yes. Anyway, point is, they probably got attacked by someone, and they were too weak to continue besieging it? That's kind of weird, considering there's only... well, there's literally no one there, so I don't exactly know what's going on with that. Anyway, I am now here at Dubno because this is basically the easiest siege that we can do right now. It literally has 45 units. Bear in mind, however, they have FCA grenadiers, they have juggernauts, they have all kinds of pretty nasty units that are probably going to deal a lot of damage to us. So let's see how we do here. These guys are obviously FCA. Bear in mind, I didn't even bother to wait too much. We still have a couple of units that are a little bit injured here, but we do have 4 companions now. We have Anna, we have Vera, we have Fedor, or whatever his name is, and we also have Yuri. And so they're all gonna hopefully do a pretty good job for us here. This is actually this is kind of an intimidating map as well, because there's these very large buildings here, and I can assume, considering all these windows are readily available for very long-range use, and we're going to spawn right here, it's not going to work out too well for us, I don't think. Anyway, we're going to try our best. We're just going to try and spawn as many people as we can get into the battle here, and we're going to take all of our companions, and they're going to actually play together this time. They're going to play together, and we're going to see how that goes, because I'd like to see how they interact with each other and maybe see if they're actually, I don't know, just decent enough to kind of hold their own without having any other backup, basically. So let's see if that actually works. If it does, then that's great. If it doesn't, then, well, we've learned a lesson. And that's and learning's always very, very important in these kinds of situations. So anyway, otherwise, we're going to take our bandits here. Our bandits, I think, probably can just go straight up. They're just going to go straight up over there. Let's have a look and see. I'm just having a look here, and are they going to... no, they're not going to spawn in the mountain, are they? It just kind of looks like they're going to spawn in that hill there, but hopefully they won't. Yeah, I don't exactly know whether they will, but hopefully not. Otherwise, I have 3 groups of snipers right here. 3 groups of snipers. What am I going to do with them? I guess I'll move one over here. I guess I'll move one there. And I guess I could move one like over there, I suppose. I guess that seems like a good idea. And we're gonna place an escort with these snipers, and we'll place an escort with those snipers. I think this sniper group over here should be perfectly fine. Otherwise, we're just gonna, I guess we'll just place someone with them anyway, just to make sure that they don't get harassed too much. Otherwise, let's do it. Let's see how we go. I don't exactly know how well this is going to be, really, because, well, it's going to be very good because we have so many Poznan sharpshooters, of course. But we do have to be still very, very careful about me getting myself killed, because obviously that's a thing. Oh yeah, by the way, Fedor, our new companion, he actually comes with a grenade launcher, if you can believe that. So he's actually going to be using a grenade launcher, and hopefully going to be using it well against our enemies. I actually kind of feel like maybe I should use a heavier weapon now, because I've been using the PKM for a long time now, and it might make sense for us to use something maybe a little bit more powerful. Maybe something like the 50 caliber LMG, maybe something like that would be pretty cool. Well, who knows. That was an FCA guard in there. I'm going to jump in. Hello. Actually, you know what? Let me just use my shotgun. Yes, that's what you get. I have a shotgun. I actually really like the shotgun. I feel like it's actually very effective from like short to medium range. Obviously, sometimes due to probably human error in my case, it is not going to be that accurate, but I find that if you if you get a bit of a dead-eye streak going on where you're actually not gonna miss that much, then you're gonna be in a really, really good position with it. I think it's a nice weapon, even though it is very slow in its firing speed. It's, I think, a lot better than you would think. You know what I mean? Because it's a pump shotgun. You know, you're not really gonna see that much. Whoa, okay, this is not a good place to be. Certainly not a good place to be. Okay, let's just heal myself a little bit here. And I guess actually, you know what? Let's move these guys up here. Let's move them. Let's make them you know, be a little bit more deadly to our enemies. Let's move them like so. There we go. Seems like a good idea to me. And we're gonna need to move these guys over here as well. I actually feel like I really wish we had snipers over here right now, because you can see here there are so many enemy units over there taking cover that it would be amazing to have a sniper just come up and try to flank them like that. But as it stands, our snipers are so far away, it might not be possible. Well, let's move our bandits a little bit closer in. And I'm actually wondering, they seem to be quite far back as well, so that might be a reason why we're not really going to have too much luck with our snipers here. So I guess this sniper group is going to be the only one that will be really possible in terms of attacking them. Let's see whether that we can actually do that. It might be the terrain that prevents us, but well, let's try it anyway. Gonna get out my LMG again. Let's pop ourselves out a little bit. Well, that wasn't too bad. We did kill 3 of them. There are more there, though, as you can plainly see on the map. Okay, you know what? Let's actually move these guys like so. And we're going to try and move them up a little bit. It seems like it doesn't really matter, because our Poznan sharpshooters have now gotten into range. And I think we should be fine from now. I mean, I think we've lost literally 1 unit? Is that true? If we've lost 1 unit, that is pretty insane, because bear in mind, the defenders had 45 units in their possession, you know, in the garrison here, and it's kind of amazing to think that we would win by such a large margin. But now I'm jinxing myself. Now I'm jinxing myself, and it's going to be one of those things where, you know, a grenade goes off or something or other, and we lose a whole bunch of our snipers or something like that. There's 9 left, and I assume they are only in, yes, they're only in this little shanty town over here. So we're gonna just move our forces up, and hopefully they will shoot as they are moving. I would hope that they do that. If not, I'll protect them a little bit by shooting. Just a little. And our bandits can actually start moving in here as well. Seems like there's actually 1 unit over there. Yeah, there he is. No, we can't go in there, unfortunately. Well, there's only 5 left, and it seems like we do have a couple of people actually doing some pretty nice work here. I just really don't want to die right now. Two enemies remain. You know how it is. Oh, no. No. I'm not getting killed by the last guy, thank you very much. Wow, that would have been awful. That would have been so awful. Okay, well, never mind. There you go. 3 friendly casualties, 45 enemy casualties, and we have, quote-unquote, liberated the town. So that's pretty nice, and we get a whole bunch of loot, which is even better for us, because let's face it, I've just spent a huge amount of money on vehicles. Yes, I have finally taken the plunge and bought some vehicles for our forces, so we're able to traverse the map a little bit easier. And yeah, you can see here we have 3 vans and 2 trucks. Seems pretty good to me. Anything else? We do have a couple of other level ups here. Oh, this squad icon needs to change, actually. There we go. It was actually incorrect what unit they had in there. Yeah, this is also incorrect. There we go. Alright, well, that is fantastic. There you go. Okay, so we have taken yet another town. If I zoom all the way out here, you can see exactly what's going on with the map. The only other town that the FCA have control over is Antipil, and that is probably going to be the next thing that we attack. I did say in the previous episode we were going to try and focus on the Poznan, but I didn't see really any kind of necessity to do that at the moment, considering Dubno was so poorly defended, so I decided to do that instead. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.